Did the March on Washington influence later protest movements? What if I told you that one event changed the course of activism in America? The March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, held on August 28, 1963, is that event. This historic gathering brought together around 250,000 people from various backgrounds, all united for a common cause. They demanded an end to racial segregation, voting rights protections, fair wages, and economic justice. The march was not just a spontaneous gathering. It was meticulously organized by civil rights leaders and activists who worked hard to ensure widespread participation and peaceful conduct. This careful planning demonstrated how effective coalition building could be in social movements. Various civil rights, labor, and religious organizations came together, showcasing the strength of unity in the fight for justice. The impact of the march was not limited to that day. It helped create political momentum that directly contributed to the passage of landmark laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1960 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. These laws outlawed discrimination in public places and secured voting rights for African Americans, reflecting the march's influence on national policy. Beyond immediate legislative changes, the March on Washington established a framework for future protest movements. Its emphasis on nonviolent direct action and public speeches inspired many who followed. Music and cultural expressions during the event added to its powerful message. This showed that peaceful mass mobilization could change hearts and minds, influence political agendas, and build solidarity across different communities. Later movements, such as those advocating for women's rights, labor rights, and LGBTQ+ rights, drew inspiration from the strategies and spirit of the 1963 march. The legacy of the march is evident in how it normalized public demonstrations as a legitimate way to demand equality and reform. In the context of liberal ideology, the March on Washington exemplified a commitment to equal rights and justice under the law. It reinforced the ideals of individual dignity and political participation. This event served as a blueprint for future liberal political movements seeking to address inequality through peaceful activism and legislative change. So yes, the March on Washington significantly influenced later protest movements. It set a powerful example of how organized, nonviolent demonstrations could effectively advocate for justice and equality.